I finally take you to what's called the jewel of the Archdiocese. We speak of so many jewels, as I said, some hidden, some open, and some shining ones. And the jewel that I speak of today is an institution, is an old age home. The old age home run by the sisters, the little sisters of the poor. Perhaps many of them know them. In fact, many of the aged would like to go to the house of the little sisters of the poor in the Richmond town, Hosur road, and many people not only are welcomed there but also spend their time in old age and die in peace there. And so there is a lot of request for those sisters. Unfortunately, they cannot accommodate everybody. I am told that about 120 that they can accommodate, and it is full always. We have to remember that the sisters, little sisters of the poor, are celebrating 125 years this year. They came to India. First they came to Calcutta in 1879, in 1882, and they came to Bangalore in 1900. And that time Bishop Kleiner of Mysore invited them, and not only that, it was in the St. Patrick's parish, and the priest called A.M. Tabard, Patrick's parish priest, welcomed them, and that's how they started the St. Joseph's Home for the Senior Citizens. And the inspiration of this congregation goes to a saint called Saint Jean Jugan. She was born in 1792 in France, and she lost her father at the age of 4. She was brought up with difficulty by her mother, and of course that time they wanted her to get married, but she said, no, I don't want to get married. I want to offer my life to the Lord as such. And somewhere in the year 1840, first time we are told that she welcomed a blind, poor, old woman in her house. You can imagine a girl, a woman, accepts another old woman who is helpless. And that's how her story starts. And slowly she opened her house in 1840, a house of 26 guests, she call it. They are not beggars. They are not people who seek the charity of the people, but she considers them as guests with dignity. And she founded this congregation of the Little Sisters of the Poor, and though she died in 1879, but before her death, she saw to it that the congregation was recognized in 1852, and the Holy Father gave permission to her and confirmation of her congregation. As I said, they are in India in almost 15 places, 15 houses they have, and we are privileged to have St. Joseph's House of the Aged, run by the Little Sisters of the Poor at Richmond Town. We consider is at the jewel of the Archdiocese. Needless to say, they live on providence. They live on providence of the people. Someone or other comes to help them. There are some benefactors who help them. There are some people who are kind and generous to them. But at the same time, I open my heart to the other people to say that the sisters have a lot of needs to take care of 120 old people. 50 of them, as you know, the 50 of them have to be personally attended to by wheelchair, one person a lot, which means that perhaps even 50 persons are needed to take care of these 120 people, and there are a lot of expenses. I am sure there are people in Bangalore who will be generous, who will be reaching out to them, to the needs of these aged and the needs of the sisters also. God bless all those who help our sisters.